Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Cancer, October 7, 2024. You could feel a stronger desire for movement or variety today. As the day advances, a Mercury-Mars square comes into play, and it can make you feel rushed or pressured. Impatience can be an issue now, leading to poor decisions or conflicts. People may be very attached to their ideas now. Try not to take action on a matter too quickly and avoid sharp words with people you care about. Aim to avoid snap decisions. Instead, aim to use today's competitive energy to work on a productive project. Feeling on edge can be a complex state to turn into a positive, but it's also entirely possible with determination. You likely heard the first faint rumble of thunder on the very distant horizon. This began yesterday as mighty Mars, the planet of sex, drive, and passion, entered his pre-shadow phase. He will be moving back and forth primarily through your solar house of true love, romance, dating, fertility, and children, so you are sure to notice little frustrations cropping up in the weeks ahead around one of these themes. You are preparing for a karmic cycle, so listen to what your intuition is telling you before the storm clouds roll. It is always best to be aware rather than run into the rain. A creative blockage could get in the way of your progress. It might become challenging to work on your passion projects when the pre-shadow period for Mars retrograde begins. You may struggle to find your motivation over the next few weeks. Since it could be easy to forget about your endeavors, you may want to set the intention to power through. Use this time to evaluate your current progress in your creative opportunities and passion projects. Give yourself time to work on each venture. Try not to rush your process if you want to stay motivated. You will feel pulled in many directions today. Be aware of what you feel and how you interpret the situations you find yourself in. Keep a certain distance about you, so you get the best out of this transit. Balancing feelings with actions is an important skill to develop. Take your emotional energy to a home workout to process it and release it somatically. Magnified emotions are in store for you. Today's vibrations are forecasting a favorable hand to make things go the way you want concerning your projects or perhaps realizing an affair. You will have control of your professional universe and know how to get influential people on your side to help you get to your goal. In sum, you will be on cloud 9 today, so take advantage of it. Just in time for the weekend, the moon makes its only visit to your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery while Venus is present. This occurs just as her positive alignment with Saturn peaks. In a few days, it will also align favorably with Mars in a playful and creative area of your chart. The moon is set to connect with all these elements over the coming days, offering a preview of what lies ahead. This activity will energize the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life 2 weeks before this professional year gains renewed momentum. The moon has returned for its only visit to an adventurous part of your chart while Venus, the planet of love, is here, and the timing couldn't be better. These adventurous lunar vibes were always going to amplify Venus' mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, but it comes just as she is also getting some powerful outside support. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a loop of overthinking, going over every detail, analyzing every possible angle, only to have the solution suddenly appear when you least expect it? That's the energy surrounding Today, a moment where clarity may arrive when you finally let go of the need to find it. Often, the best ideas or the answers we've been seeking come to us when we stop trying to force them. It's like those times when you're trying to recall something and, as soon as you stop straining, the answer effortlessly comes to mind. Think back to a time in your life when everything just clicked, when, after what felt like endless deliberation, the path forward became crystal clear. How did that moment of clarity feel for you? Was it a wave of relief, a burst of excitement, or perhaps even a sense of surprise? These moments can feel magical, like the universe has finally revealed its plan. If you've had an experience like this, share your story. There may be someone out there right now who feels stuck and needs the reassurance that clarity will come in its own time. Your journey might offer them the hope or inspiration they need to keep moving forward. Let's talk about the challenges that might come your way today. You could encounter a few twists and turns that require flexibility and patience. But rather than seeing these as roadblocks, try to view them as part of the natural flow of life. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and each detour is a chance to discover something new. Have you ever embarked on a journey with a plan in mind, only to find that you needed to change course midway through? And maybe that change, though unexpected, ended up being the best thing that could have happened? Success is rarely a straight line. Life often takes us on a winding path filled with unexpected turns, but those turns can be rich with valuable lessons. If you've ever experienced a setback that turned out to be a blessing in disguise, share your experience with us. Your story might be the encouragement someone else needs to help them see that even when things don't go as planned, it doesn't mean they're not on the right track. Sometimes the path that feels the most uncertain leads to the most rewarding destination. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get so caught up in the rush of getting things done that we forget to enjoy the process. Have you ever been so focused on ticking off items on your to-do list that you lost sight of the bigger picture, the joy, the moments of connection, or the sense of accomplishment along the way? Today's energy is a reminder to slow down and savor each step of the journey. Life isn't just about reaching your goals, it's about finding meaning, joy, and satisfaction in the process of getting there. Take a deep breath, give yourself permission to slow down, and remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. It's okay to take your time. By allowing yourself to move through life more mindfully, you'll not only accomplish more, but you'll also experience more joy along the way. And then there are those days when, on the surface, everything seems fine, but underneath, something just feels a little off. Have you ever felt like that? You're not alone. We all experience these moments when our emotions don't quite align with the world around us. Today's planetary energy might be stirring up exactly that kind of feeling, a sense of emotional disconnection or confusion. It can be unsettling when you can't quite put your finger on why you feel the way you do, but here's the good news: it's okay to feel like this. You don't need to fix it or overanalyze every emotion. Sometimes, the best way to navigate these emotional ups and downs is to simply acknowledge what you're feeling without judgment. Allow yourself to experience those emotions without the pressure to change them. Have you ever noticed that when you stop resisting a bad mood and just let yourself feel, it tends to pass more quickly? Tension, frustration, or confusion can be fleeting if you don't fight against them. Be gentle with yourself today. These emotions are temporary, and on the other side of them, there's brighter, more uplifting energy waiting to fill your spirit.